Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. How are we doing? Curtis is here. Nice to see you. Matea's here. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend. We are back. It is Saturday. It is just gone 9 PM here in the UK. And we're going to be playing some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. And apologies for no video this week. My script that I'm writing, it's got way bigger than I was expecting it to. So yeah, I might have to push that one back. I've got another one to go ready for a few days time, so I might have to push that one back until it's done. But yeah, it's going to be quite a long video, I think. Okay, let's get started. If this is your first time here, make videos Mass Effect, and we play some Mass Effect multiplayer streams as well. And we're getting set up here. I'm just going to jump into the Discord. If you want to come join in the Discord, there is a link in the description, and you can come listen to us chat all sorts of nonsense. Curtis is there. Curtis is in the stream already. Hi there, Diana. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a nice weekend. Let's invite somebody.
Hey there, Tim.
Hi there, Diana. Good to see you. Oh, you've got your stream on there, Curtis. I can hear myself.
Yeah, I had the yeah, I had my other computer wrong. I didn't mean to have it lifted on there. Sorry about that.
Random, how you doing? Nice to see you. Looks like it might just be the three of us. I don't know if Manning's joining. Oh, there he is. Manning's joining us. Afternoon, Manning. Diana, that is a pretty cool banner. Right. We've got some equipment. How much equipment we've got? Medigel. We're okay. I don't need to get some equipment. Now I'm gonna have some drill rounds.
I got me a new gun this week too, Tim.
Have you?
Yeah, it's let me take a look what it is. Cerberus Harrier, or Harriet, whatever you want to call that one.
Nice. You trying it out today?
The best assault rifle in the game.
Yeah, I just got that one this week. I kind of like it.
I have to go with some Vindicator today.
Ooh.
I know, but I'm trying to get the
banner, yeah.
banners.
What banner needs the Vindicator? Are you just the assault rifle one?
I think so. What's it? What's the website? It's BioWare HQ, is it?
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I have it bookmarked. It's a very short name. It's like BioWare N7MP dot something or other. It's weird, but it's not very long.
I'm in the chat will know.
I have it bookmarked if no one can find it.
A week of mentally preparing to keep track of Tim's death count today. Thanks, Matea. Thank you.
I thought the new goal was just keeping track of how many times you hit the floor. Or does Mateo count a death, like if you get knocked out but someone revives you, is that still a death? Or do you only count when you actually get stepped on?
I don't know, you've asked the question. I'm sure she's going to give you the answer any second.
Might be both.
Count. When Tim hit the floor, I go low, 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 low. Separate counters, being downed and for being fully dead. And by we, I mean me. Are you joining us, Manny?
Sorry, yeah, I was just picking a character. I wasn't sure who I wanted to be.
There he is.
Now playing a Korean engineer. I kind of like her.
The girl one or the guy?
The girl.
Yeah, I like her too.
I've been using her. Yeah, I've been using her this week.
Delete. Yeah, I have Operation Prophecy banner. I have the Operation Lodestar banner. I don't know how to turn them on.
If you have the website pulled up, you can actually do it from the website. But I'm not sure if it might not take effect until the next. You'd like maybe have to close the game and then boot it back up again. I've been using the Cerberus one for so long, I forget how that works.
Oh yeah, you must be out of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer for this action to take effect. Yeah, I'll have a look after the stream.
Because the cool thing about the website is every banner has 2 variations, and when you're in game, you can only activate the first one. If you want to use the secondary one, you have to do it from the website.
Oh, I've also moved the cameras around, so if let me know if it's taking up too much of the screen. Just before I had it covering the character so that you could see where I was shooting. Don't know if it's in a better position. Yeah, code feed, of course. If I move it...
Why do the collectors have to be so loud?
I'm just going to move my face.
Does that make you like TwoFace? I start calling you Harvey Dent?
There we go. How's that?
That's a Batman villain.
I mean, I can put it back to where it was originally. If it's better. I mean, if you're quite used to seeing me over on the left side.
Every time I get a cloud of bugs swarming around me, it kind of reminds me of that weird Killick Imperial guy you can get as a squad mate on Alderaan in SWTOR. I think his name's Vector.
Now make it 50% of the screen so we can bask in your beauty. So I put the actual gameplay screen just as a small box in the corner, and have the rest of it just my Boyish, good-looking face. Yes, please. Anything exciting going on for anyone?
Yeah, I kind of like this new gun I got here.
I accidentally fell down a very bizarre rabbit hole last night, learning about the ancient Asari religion that Liara and some of the other Asari mentioned occasionally in the trilogy. It was quite illuminating, but also weird.
Okay, go on.
Well, let's just say I understand now why Liara says on the Thessia mission in Mass Effect 3, I understand now why she says almost no Asari follow it anymore, and why the government tries to distance itself from it.
Oh no.
Ow. Ow. Yeah. I fully expect Manning. I fully expect Manning's sentence to finish as I fell down a very bizarre set of stairs. Sorry, rabbit hole. Plot twist.
It was a very strange set of stairs indeed. Oh, and also, I don't know if it really counts as exciting or not, but my 3DS broke, so I had to call Nintendo to fix it.
How did you manage to break that?
I don't know, but they sent an ambulance, and I knew it was getting close because I could hear the sirens be like, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U.
Oh, no. Fell into that one, didn't I?
I know.
You didn't start with the Hey Tim.
Well, okay, I'll work on that. I was hoping that I could sneak it by and you might not think it was a joke until after the fact.
So what's everyone been playing this week? Any good games?
Well, I've been playing this. I've been playing this all week.
Yeah, we've been doing some more.
As you can see, I still need more practice. Don't you step on me.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
do you know what happens when clams go to the gym?
There he goes.
No, what happens when clams go to the gym?
They get muscles.
Of course they do. I need some health. Played some more Dragon Age Origins and finally completed freaking Orzammar. God, I hate it so much. I hate Orzammar. I dread having to do Orzammar. Hey Tim, did you see the trailer for Sudoku? No, I didn't. I've not seen that one. I have heard that Metal Gears 1, 2 and 3 possibly are getting Metal Gear Solids are getting remade. That's the biggest rumour I've heard at the minute. You're playing KOA. What's KOA?
Kingdoms of Amalur.
Ah, okay. I've heard that's really good. They only kind of made one game. Really good RPG.
I think they're remaking it though.
Are they?
And even though there's only one game, they've released quite a bit of the DLC for it. Thank you. I swear the melee on this character sometimes just
Like,
doesn't
Ken's
work.
been practicing too.
Yeah. Are
I
you
love
dread
how if you kill an
Orzammar
enemy
or
after
the
it
Deep
throws a
Roads?
grenade, the grenade just doesn't go off.
I think it's Orzammar itself random. The Deep Roads have got quite a bit of history to it. They're quite interesting. But Orzammar... yeah, I don't know. It's just something about it. It just seems you're going back and forward and... it just seems to take forever.
I mean, yeah, it is long, but I would do the deep roads 100 times before I had to deal with the stupid fade part of the mage tower.
Sudoku is my favourite game behind Mass Effect. I don't think I've played it. In fact, I know I haven't played it. I don't know what I said. I didn't think I have. Ooh. Ah, I was invisible.
Thank you.
In my opinion, both is awful. Deep Roads make me feel claustrophobic, while Orzammar quests are awfully placed, consistently going from the diamond quarters to the slums is a pain in the arse. I've just started playing the Captain, which is pixel art. Have it. But it's supposed to be a lot like Mass Effect. the captain of a ship that's got lost on the other side of the galaxy. And there's choice and consequence. There's different endings. So if you can cope with like 90s style graphics, like point and click adventure graphics.
Like Monkey Isle, that Monkey Island.
Yeah. Might do a video on it actually. I'll just give you a fair warning. My wife's actually she's away. Well, she's out tonight with her friends. So I am on little man duty. And he was just stirring, but I think he's gone back to sleep. So if I have to disappear for a minute or two, I'm happy to go and sort him out. Ow.
Nowhere. I can't even pronounce the name of it though.
Random says he agrees. Manning, talk about going backwards and forwards.
Sorry, what?
I might have missed I'm talking about go backwards and forwards. I don't know if that was in the fade thing.
Oh, well, it's just, the funny thing is that I don't even know how many times I've done the Mage Tower, probably at least 25 or 30. And somehow every time I remember most things in the game, but every time I get to that part where you have to go in the fade and fight the sloth demon, I always forget it. I know you have to transform into like the mouse and the ghost and all that, but I never remember what to do in which order.
I think you can do it in any order, can't you? It all kind of connects up. I must admit, I like playing as the Golem.
The Golem is kind of fun, especially when you're fighting ogres.
Oh, hello. X-Men, how you doing? Hello. Ow. Wasn't clever.
Team member offline.
Are you a fan of the Marvel multiverse? I'm not. I'm kind of done with Marvel at the minute. There was a digital spy post that lists all the Marvel TV series and movies and the shorts.
Dude, they've got something like 40 things coming out in the next 24 months. It's way too much overkill.
This digital post they've got it's like 97 different entries, and they put it all in chronological order from like even the Netflix, the Daredevils, and then the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they put all the episodes in the right order so you could watch it from start to finish. And I did it. I did every single episode in the correct order. And I've just finished with Multiverse of Madness, and I'm like, you know what, I really can't be bothered anymore. So I've not started the latest ones.
It's
The
like the same
She-Hulk
thing.
and-
I had this talk with a friend today. I was like, do you know Chris? I love Chris Pratt, but do you know he's been in 8 feature-length films in the past 10 months? I almost wish me like go away for a little bit.
X-Men always uses the mod to skip the fade.
Hello.
Halfway there. Stay on it.
I don't use anything to skip. I mean, I don't like the Orsmar thing, but I'll still play it even if there was a mod to skip it. It's still part of the story, isn't it?
I will also admit too that as much as I kind of hate the fade, I mean, like, it's an incredible place to get loot, XP, and like a million stat upgrades.
Squad member has flatlined.
I have no idea what's going on now. Tell you, his kill count's going to be off going through the roof.
Like, if you make Lake Calenhad
Yeah,
and
drones
the
send us
tower
to
the
an
first
ambush.
place you go, like, it makes the rest of the game so much easier just for how much like, a stat boost you can get from that fade part.
All clear. Good work. Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Get to the extraction area.
I don't think Manning gets win after that mission to X-Men.
No, Win usually leaves in a body bag. I do always spare the Blood Mages though, because even though they lost and they got beaten, I respect them for standing up and fighting and not just being okay with the status quo.
Oh, no. Ah, couldn't get over the wall quick enough.
Like, the Chantry is basically like, you're a mage, so that means you're a slave. And they were like, no, we're gonna fight it. And I'm like, I can respect that.
Ow, ow.
Oh,
Oh, missed.
Squad member has flatlined.
Oh, got double teamed as well. Random wants to know if you like Rage Against the Machine, Manning.
I like their older stuff, but I can't stand them now.
Curtis got me.
I got you.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
he took out that
I was
exploding.
also a pretty big System of a Down fan back in the early 2000s.
Skip the Fade mod also gives you the
Oh, yeah, I was
upgrades.
getting that husk, didn't I?
And of course, Rammstein.
Do you like Real? You've made an upset. Manny, if you like, if you let Win die, then you're going against DA Cannon. Just Win dies in the third book. I've not read the third book. I've only read the first two.
Morgan can be my healer.
That's one thing I don't like about the Dragon Age series. Compared to the Mass Effect, they didn't interfere with your version of events or the comics and stuff. with Dragon Age, they have Alistair as king, and they have Wynn dying in a book, and
Well, to be fair, it is possible to kill Liara in Mass Effect 3. So by that logic, the new game broke canon too.
okay, but
Although I guess that's a bit of an extreme example.
yeah, seeing as you actually you've got to go out of your way to kill her, though, haven't you? You've got to purposely not have
Well,
enough.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people who think she's really clingy and forced on you and don't like her that much.
Oh yeah, that game I couldn't think of is Anaham. That's that new one I downloaded.
I don't think he's here,
New to
Diana.
me.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
do I want 5 extra grenades or plus 12% to my melee and biotics for this round? I'm torn.
5 extra grenades.
So 8 grenades instead of 3, or plus 12 to my melee and biotics.
Grenades.
Okay,
Awesome.
grenades it is. This is one of my favorite characters, and I haven't won a round with her in like 5 weeks, and I'm dead set on doing it now. And we already got collectors out of the way, so whatever this round is has to be easier.
Yeah, this round I got extra missiles, so I got like 4 missiles now.
Also, speaking of when you mentioned 10 minutes ago, whatever it was, about what we're playing, I've been meaning to get into Cult of the Lamb because that's been out for a while, but I haven't had a chance yet, so I should probably do that pretty quick too.
I have not heard that one either.
Kate was playing it, I want to say maybe 3-4 weeks ago. It's basically like a bizarre, like if you mixed Stardew Valley with Animal Crossing and The Binding of Isaac. Like it's very like cartoony pixel art, but it's also like super dark.
Alright, first run. Tim was down 6 times and died 0 times. Well done, thanks. Resetting the counters for the next one. Okay, so 6 is the score to beat.
For collectors on silver, that's not bad, and it's also pretty impressive you didn't get stepped on either.
This location has high-value resources. Hostile forces will attempt to stop you. Lock the area down.
I've been taking lessons from Tim, so
I can't wait to see how Tim is at Rocket League when we eventually get around to that.
I know, I need to get reinstalled. I was no good at it. Don't be expecting anything.
I have a pretty sexy Cerberus spaceship car. That's the one thing I never understood with Rocket League, is so many people spend all this money to get like models of real cars, and I'm like, why would you do that when you can literally have like a spaceship car or a giant monster truck? Like, I don't get it. It's like people are like, oh, I have a brand new Mercedes, and I'm like, you could buy that in real life. Just do something fun.
Hollywood Guy wants to know if you kill Liara in your playthroughs, Manning.
Not generally. Not generally. I did once just to get like the absolute worst possible ending, and she's safe now because I physically can't.
Some good work down there.
I've promoted so many multiplayer characters that even if I skipped like every side mission, I still would have too high of an EMS to not get the worst ending.
Approaching.
But that's generally just because I've played the trilogy so much. I generally, just to like not make it feel super samey, I'll just like try to invent new ways to do stuff just to see if I can find anything I might have missed.
Ah, great.
Thank you.
I've been holding off, so it's quite buggy, but I'm interested. Anybody have any interest in Assassin's Creed? I played up until Black Flag, and then I kind of lost interest after that.
I played up until Rogue, and then I played like 4 hours of Odyssey. I liked Rogue because it let you play as a Templar.
I wanted to try that, but it was in that kind of stage of, wasn't it? It was coming out for like the 360 and PS3, but it wasn't coming out, and then for the PC or something. I don't know. It was a bit of a dodgy kind of crossover. I never actually got around to it. But they changed it all together now. It's nothing like it used to be. It's more like an RPG rather than actually an Assassin's game.
I think did you ever play the original Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Did you like Altair?
He was not a very likable protagonist. Quite arrogant, I remember.
I mean, I guess Ezio kind of is too, but I guess Ezio's a lot more charismatic.
Yeah.
And I know I'm in the minority on this. I actually didn't mind Connor in the third one.
Oh no, you annoyed me.
I mean, like, I 110% wish the game was about Hatham, but for all
Yeah.
I've seen all the hate Connor gets, and I don't really get it. I mean, like, he's not Ezio, but he's not awful either.
I think it was because you started off with Hatham, and Hatham was such a strong character, and then you don't play as him.
The first time you played 3, how did you feel about the Hatham's a Templar reveal?
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good twist. Assassin's Creed 4's okay, but don't play the Viking one.
Yeah, I haven't touched Valhalla either. Mostly, I'm curious about it, but I'm mostly just like so mad at Ubisoft right now, I don't want to give them a single cent. There was a big sale on Steam last month, and I could have picked up a couple Ubisoft games I've been wanting to play, and I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. No matter, I don't care if they're 95% off, I'm not doing it.
Well done. Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Enemies approaching.
Not only do you play as Hatham, you actually kill him at the end.
I honestly don't remember. The last time I played Assassin's Creed 3 was like more than a decade ago. I also remember I got like a weird game-breaking glitch the last time I did try to play it. where like there's a mission close to the end where you have to like hang on the outside of a ship by a window and listen to a conversation, and I could never get the conversation to start.
What's happened with Ubisoft? Why are you so mad with them?
Have you not heard what they've done? Basically, if you own any game of theirs from, I think it's 2015 or earlier, even if you paid for the DLC, they took all your DLC away, and you can't play multiplayer on any of them anymore. Like, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood had like one of the best multiplayers ever, and they just took it all away with like no refund, and they announced it 2 days after a gigantic Assassin's Creed Steam sale.
Is it really? Yes, it is my dead count's first time. And I had 4 med packs as well. I should have used one. I didn't realise I was going to get shot. That's pretty. That's a pretty shitty move, isn't it? Really, from Ubisoft.
Oh, I know. Like I said, thankfully, the only game that I personally lost DLC for was Brotherhood. But I know people who were like, who spent like the $121 or whatever it was for like all the Assassin's Creed games, and then literally a week later lost all the DLC for like 80% of them.
I mean, that's the. I suppose that
Same
is
thing
the
with
problem.
the early Far Cry's and all of their games.
I mean, I suppose that is the kind of problem that you have with things like Steam and like the Epic Game Store and stuff. You don't actually own the games. You own a license to play the games. So at some point, if they decide they're going to turn the servers off, that's it.
Yeah, but
Those
for
games
most
are
of
gone.
them, they'll at least leave you, like, if you own it, like, I can still play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood single player. Just no DLC for it. And a lot of, but there's a lot of older games that still leave the servers up. I'm like, this, look how old this game is, and it's still fine. There's no risk of EA turning anything off.
But even just for like the single player game, that's what I mean. If Steam decide to, you know what, we're done with games, we're going to go into quilting or something, and they turn all their Steam servers off, you've lost all your games, regardless of how much you've spent on them. It's kind of the debate between physical copies of games and games of service. It's really, isn't it? You can have these for years, but you're still at the mercy of somebody pushing a button. Because if you own a physical copy of it, you've got it for life, haven't you?
I believe in our Lord and Savior, Gabe. Unlike Tim Sweeney and Epic, who is another company I cannot stand.
I've never actually bought a game from Epic, but I get the 2 free games every week. My collection, my Epic game collection is quite big. Every now and again you do actually get a decent game in there.
Most of the time they're like ancient though. Like I remember there was one time, I want to say like 2020, they were like, look, you can get Alien Isolation for free. And I'm like, that game came out in 2014. Yeah, I'll never forget the day I deleted my Epic account. I was never been so mad in my life. Also, yeah. So they had this humongous, like, gigantic sale. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pick up a few games. But because the launcher is so bare bones and rushed and incomplete, they didn't even have a shopping cart, so you had to buy your games one at a time. So I bought 5 games one at a time, and then my account immediately got suspended because my credit card was flagged for suspicious use, buying 5 things one at a time in such a short amount of time. And I was like, all right, F this. I already kind of don't like your shady business practices, and so I'm just done. So I refunded everything and just uninstalled it, and I'm like, never again.
Team member is hurt.
Oh, Diana's getting an awful delay.
Ah!
Ugh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you imagine that Steam quits? Yeah, I mean, the chances of it are happening are really slim, but
Squad member in trouble.
I suppose it's always a possibility, isn't it? But then I prefer it because I don't really want game boxes all over the place and game discs and
My Steam account turns 19 years. Yeah, 19 years old in a couple weeks. That's still kind of blows my mind.
impressive.
Well, because I had to download it way back when, because when I played professional Counter-Strike, you needed Steam to even get Counter-Strike to turn on.
All clear. Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Do you know when I was younger, I was going to start a one-man band called Meatloaf, but then I found out the name was taken, so I had to go with Chicken Pot Pie.
Squad member offline.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Meatloaf is a singer. Or, I mean, he R.I.P., but he was a singer.
Squad member down.
Oh, chicken. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Squad member needs help.
Wow.
I was trying to save you there, Tim. I couldn't do it.
These ladders are so buggy sometimes.
Squad member down. Squad member needs help. Squad member down. Team member is hurt.
Oh, I've got no med packs left now.
I'm right here.
Take a down count. 3, 4, 5. Ah, come
Thank you.
on.
It's 6.
Seven and 2.
Thank you.
I've blown my record from the last game.
Why were we getting our asses kicked by Cerberus so much worse than we were by the Collectors?
Squad member has flatlined.
I guess they got smarter.
Diana's carrying the team.
And Fletcher's got stupid.
And she's buggy.
Yeah, Diana's carrying.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
Diana must be ripped with how many she carries. And Random was saying go platinum. Oh, for goodness sake, I was trying to use my...
Oh my god.
Team member is hurt.
Who got me? The Phantom got me. Where was the Phantom at? Jeez.
Thank you. Oh, come on.
Team member is hurt.
There's that Phantom.
Team member is hurt.
I used the metagel. I heard the sound. Why did I die?
Oh no.
You got stepped on.
Mission failed. We're out of here.
We're all dead.
No, but I swear I heard the sound effect.
That was not a lucky run, Mattea.
That map sucks against Cerberus too, because they can hide turrets everywhere.
Ah, Hollywood guy. Chat. Thank you so much. Is there any word on the Starfield and Dragon Age? I haven't heard much. Last I heard on Dragon Age was that it was around about halfway complete. But that was a couple of months ago, that. I think we're still looking for a 2023 release date. I would guess a springtime next year. Over the next few months, I reckon they'll start ramping up the. They'll start ramping up the marketing for it. I feel like I always miss the streams. Oh, no worries, Napkin. We're going to be here for probably another 45 minutes to an hour. Plenty of time yet. Oh, I don't know if I need to use that or not.
So what's everyone's, since we've been talking about Origins for a little bit, what's everyone's favorite party? Mine is, my favorite Warden is I play as a male human warrior who like maxes out two-handed. And then I bring Sten, Ogren, and equip both of them with two-handed weapons as well. And then Morgan to be the annoying area of effect slash healer slash mage that hangs around in the back, while the three big scary tanks with giant hammers go smush everything.
Oh, it's been a while since I played. I usually like... See, I don't tend to play tactically. I I tend to play with the characters I like playing.
Yeah. I'd give an honorable mention to Logain. I wish you could give him a two-handed weapon as well, but I do like bringing him on a lot of missions.
Have you taken him back to Ostagar?
What is there bonus dialogue if you save that DLC until after you get him?
Yes, there is. He'll tell you all about Kalen and what happened.
I have not. So I'll have to, in my next playthrough, I will have to do that.
It's where you find out about Kalen and the Empress as well.
And actually, speaking of Logain, I've heard apparently it's possible for you to marry his daughter Anora. What's her name? Anora. I forget her name. But apparently you can marry his daughter as one of the endings. But I've never seen it.
Yeah, you can become the king consort. Oh, Hollywood guy skipped Origins. Oh, you should play it. It's really good. I reckon it's the best of the three, story-wise, and I mean, graphics a bit dated now, but
Yeah, I would say that's fair. Origins is my favorite.
the story is
Two, I really,
brilliant.
really liked. But my problem with 2 is I kept, every time I complete a mission, I'm like, this is awesome. When do I get to leave Kirkwall? This is awesome. When do I get to leave Kirkwall? And you just never do. And then Inquisition, I felt like they were trying. It's still a really good game, and I appreciate it. But I felt like it was trying too hard to be Skyrim, and ended up just being like Skyrim, but with like adult content that Skyrim doesn't have.
Taya's currently playing as an archer in Dragon Age Origins. I like to bring Shale around. She's a tank and a half. Hi there, Perry. Yeah, don't. She doesn't like pigeons, though, as I remember. Shale.
Well, yeah, because they poop on her.
Playing as
I
a
like
human
Shale
people.
for just how sarcastic she is.
Why are you so mad, Perry?
Significant area has been located. Lock down
Also, if you're human able, you can be a queen for Alistair and king for Anora, which is more like Anoya.
That's her name.
She's unbearable. She's not unbearable. It's the other woman that's unbearable. What I can't. What her name is now. But she's like Tigan.
Oh, the girl that you get to kill to save Eamon's son.
Yeah, she's really annoying.
The absolutely
Tigan.
stupid person who hired Jowen in the first place.
Anora's just like, to be fair, she kind of ruled the kingdom and she knew what she was doing, but she couldn't have the like official title because she's not blood related.
Anora gets on my nerves a little bit, but I usually just chalk it up to the fact that she's had such a privileged life. She's never had to deal with anything even remotely bad going on.
Alhel's wife is Isolde.
Isolde.
Yeah.
Isolde.
Isolde.
Yeah, there it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
Isolde. Tigan.
Well, to be fair, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Literally every single bad thing that happens in Redcliffe is the direct fault of the Chantry.
down to the last enemy.
Hollywood guy likes Sebastian. I'm not too keen on Sebastian. I think he's far too preachy for my liking.
Team. We're clear. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
Also, I love
This
Meryl.
is Tim's favorite map.
Yeah, with the rain. You have to spend most of it inside.
I know a lot of people love Isabella, but Meryl will always be my favorite.
The amount of shit that DA2 has. It does have some marvelous. It does. I really enjoyed Dragon Age 2. The ending's poor. I was really mad with the ending, but the characters and the story. I do enjoy it. Yeah, they've reused assets.
How do you feel about Fenris?
I don't like him either. He's too... I don't know, up himself, I think.
Well, I mean, I understand his anger issues from being a former slave, but he's still, I don't know, I don't even know what the right word is to describe him.
Clip my
I
man.
will say I'd like to, sorry?
Oh, I was reading Perry's reply. I'm mad for the Mass Effect got deleted. I was on to Chikunka, about to cross the bridge that Kalros chases Rex across. When a Reaper pod drops down, 2 Ravagers right on top of me. Knocking my shields off. Oh man, I feel your pain.
That was one of the most, like, metal scenes in the history of any video game, though. Where, like, how they initially wanted to summon Kalros just to distract the Reaper, and then she ended up eating it.
We need the upload ASAP.
Oh, hell.
You can make him hate you and he leaves. Oh, I didn't know that. I just tend to usually not use him in my party.
Connect team member offline.
I spare Anders because I decided the Chantry. No, Anders got to die. Whether or not the revered mother didn't deserve to die, and all those people that are in the Chantry didn't deserve to die. Anders can't live. Seriously? Sorry, Curtis. I was trying to pick you up, but it decided it was going to stick me to a wall.
Anders is the ex-Grey Warden super annoying dude from Dragon Age 2, right?
Yeah, he was really good in Dragon Age 2.
I couldn't stand him. I just felt he was like
No,
really
Dragon
preachy.
Age... Sorry, Dragon Age Origins, the Awakening DLC. He's really good in that DLC.
Who am I thinking of then? The ex-Warden from 2.
Yeah, no, he is in 2 as the ex-Warden. But his first appearance is in Dragon Age Awakening. But they butchered his personality in 2. Completely changed him.
Whoa.
Well done, team. Enemy is
For the most part, I really like the
I want
companions
to check there's any.
in Dragon Age 2, but I feel like BioWare tried a little too hard to make all of them, like, way too edgy.
I suppose that's what they really wanted to do, eh? Because you have that friendship and rivalry kind of meter, don't you? So they're going to want you to be one or the other.
But I mean, like, the whole thing with, like, Fenris, how when you first meet him, he's like, I have magic scars that let me teleport inside other people so I can explode them from the inside. And I was like, okay, that's odd, but sure.
I spare Anders because I love a good war when he give it to me. Well, he still does that anyway, whether you spare him or not. To be fair, Anders' personality and awakening is tied to his voice actor, Greg Ellis.
Shot him in the butt.
Did a fantastic job.
Oh, here's a good question. Since we're talking about moral dilemmas and stuff. When you guys play Origins, when you get to Orzammar, do you save the anvil or do you destroy it?
It depends on who I'm playing, really.
What would you as a person do if you were there?
Oh, I'd probably destroy it. Although having the golems fight for you is quite good.
Yeah, I would personally save it. Same reason I always save the collector base. Like, if what Grunt says, only an idiot gets offered a weapon and then refuses to use it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, too, they changed the voice actor and you can definitely feel it. Yeah, there's that, and they also put Justice, kind of merged Justice with Anders, which again changed his personality. Because in Awakening, he was funny, he was likable, and then come Dragon Age 2, he's just angry at everything.
Also, if you really want to be a dick, isn't there a way that if you save the anvil, you can make Oghren be the first sacrifice to it?
Yeah, I think there is. Why would you want to do that? Oghren is such an amazing character.
Oh, I know. I love Oghren. I'm just saying, if you really wanted to be like that guy, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can do it.
It's the Schneeks. Such a funny conversation. Always destroy the anvil because you don't want to betray my homie Shale. If there was more of a sane person chasing the anvil, if there was more of a sane person chasing the anvil, I'd save it as it wouldn't go mad. But Bronca's a shit crazy. Yeah, she is completely mad by this point, isn't she? Would she take
Because wasn't the dwarf you meet right before you fought the Broodmother, wasn't that like Bronca's best friend or her handmaid or something like that?
It was a lover, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's even makes it even worse then.
She sat there kind of completely mad and singing that creepy song.
Yeah, my mind, the first time I got there, my mind was not prepared for that. I could deal with the dark, spooky cave and the demons, and then all of a sudden you enter this giant, fleshy tunnel and see that, and I'm like, yeah, nope.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Bogeys incoming.
Streamlabs has been overzealous. I love sieges, charges, I love mopping operations, retreats, wars. Plus praising the streets and trenches and grasslands. Frozen thunders through deserts. On the sea and in the air. Oh, it's going to bug me now, the creepy song.
I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but I think I remember reading somewhere that that song was inspired by the counting song from the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
What's her name?
Team member is hurt.
Is it Hespath?
That
Hespith.
sounds right, but I'm not sure.
Ah, here it is. Found it. Ugh. First day they came and catch everyone. Second day they beat us and eat us for meat. Third day the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day we wait and fear our fate. Fifth day the return and another girl's turn. Sixth day her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day she grew as her mouth they spew. Eighth day we hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast. Now you lay in wait, for the screams will haunt you in your dreams. How do people even think of this? Counting Song for the Deep Road, yes, that's the one.
BioWare has some colorful writers, or at least they did. I'll give them that much.
I also spare Anders because Sebastian tells me to kill him. Don't you ever tell me what to do, you wimpy little choir boy. Ouch.
Did Drew Karpyshyn work on Dragon Age at all, or was he solely on Mass Effect?
It was Mass Effect. It was David Gator that worked on Dragon Age.
Team member has gone dark.
Yeah, David Gator, he literally conceived everything in Dragon Age, so anything you see and hear. Same with Drew Karpyshyn. Everything surrounding Mass Effect is Drew Karpyshyn's creativity. Obviously, BioWare put you know, the textures to the names and stuff, but races like Asari and Taurians, and that's all Drew Carpathian's work. And for Dragon Age, it was David Gader that conceived of the Darkspawn and the dwarves and Patrick Weeks, yeah.
I will say one thing I enjoyed about Dragon Age is it was like this might sound weird, but it was refreshing. Well, that's not the right word, but it was interesting to see elves portrayed as second-class citizens. Because in like every fantasy ever, elves are like these beautiful, graceful, immortal creatures, and they're like the pinnacle of society. And then to see them like at the opposite end of the spectrum is unique, if nothing else.
I thought elves were, I mean, only in Lord of the Rings are they deemed graceful and stuff, but I thought most
Do you
fantasies...
ever play Dungeons and Dragons?
No. I thought mostly the elves were classed as second.
How is this Praetorian not dead yet?
Man, this is awful. No! We got ganged up on, didn't we? I think you're the last one, by the way, Manning. No pressure. Diana thinks the lobby's bugged. Perry, yes. Well, you see, you went away and you left a job opening.
Well, I'm just trying to get the Praetorians away from the Scion. I'm not going to do anything if they all stay in a big ball.
You got out, got back, and the bugs are still the same. Should I come out then, Diana, and then start a new lobby? Do you think? Do you think that'll work?
Well, I'm glad I died to a cloud of bugs.
So close and yet so far. Okay, we'll do that, Diana. Wave 10 as well, look.
Well, I got us the credits anyway.
Right, I'm going to pop out. It'll give me a chance to have a look at what gun I need to be using, really. And then we'll start a new lobby. See if that fixes Diana's bugs.
Okay, I'll step out, let him in.
Who, Curtis? The casualties. Thank you, Perry.
Yeah, I can leave. So.
No, there's nobody to come in, Curtis. I'm just Diana's having some lobby issues, so I'm just going to start a new lobby, see if that helps. Which gun do I need? Weapons.
Oh, okay. Just invite me back in, I guess.
Yes, so I'll do in a second.
So invite me back in. Alrighty.
The M7 Lancer. We'll do some more of that one.
The Lancer does have infinite ammo.
think me and Diana had a tough one last night.
Right. So while everyone's coming back in, I am going to open a premium Spectre pack. Got no new characters. Collector rifle though.
But I swear I
Ooh.
fired like 3 rockets at that Praetorian before it died.
What's the collector rifle like? Is it any good?
It's an unlimited ammo, but instead of firing single shots, it's... Do you remember the Collector Assassins from Mass Effect 2? It's that gun.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a beam weapon. Oh wait, do you mean the Collector Sniper Rifle or Assault Rifle?
Assault rifle.
Okay, so if it's just a regular rifle, then yeah, it's just a standard... It's super fast firing. It does low damage, but it fires super fast. I do quite enjoy it.
I'll go with that then. We go as the Turian. With this new collector rifle.
Yeah, you can get that rifle as in the base game of Mass Effect 2 and 3. It's only the Collector SMG and Collector Sniper Rifle you can't.
Dinosaurs was getting shot and she didn't know where it was coming from. That happens to me all the time, and that's when there is no bugs.
Yeah, that happens. That generally happens to me with turrets. But sometimes I wonder, I will be like, what killed me?
High value resources. This area is unsecured. Get down there and engage the enemy. Got it.
Oh, I haven't been on this map for a while.
We're in Canada.
There they are.
Ooh, this is a nice gun. Oh, I didn't put any
Oop.
equipment on. That one's clever.
So normal then.
And I've got no med packs.
Squad member has flatlined.
Ah! Little fact. Oh, don't you.
Clear. Good work.
Listen, dude, I'm not Tim. You're not supposed to step on me.
Enemies approaching.
I'll try to give him some pointers, Tim.
Oh no! Taylor's even counting the failed runs we've got. Giving us some pep talk though. Go kick some Cerberus ass.
Ooh.
Oh, he's already dead. Did you know there's a pumpkin in this part of the game? There's a pumpkin in here.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, there's a pumpkin in here.
I'm hit.
In one of these offices.
I was standing on your head for like 5 seconds, Tim.
Brilliant.
Enemy is down to 1.
Don't give up. Remember Macbeth. Act 5, Scene 3. I'll fight till my bones and my flesh are act, give me my armor. Everyone's counting on you. You've got to do it. There we go. Look, everyone's giving us pep talk. We're going to do it this time. We're going to.
I
We're going to
prefer
win.
the one, I forget where it's from, but I know it's from the Imperium of Man in Warhammer 40k, but it's a, this planet will break before we do.
How are the bugs, Diana? Are they still there?
Squad member in trouble. We need that target taken out. Nice work. Target down. We have a new strategic target on the field.
Ah!
Team member is hurt.
I give my best advice my dad ever given me. Don't come home until you win. Too bad I sucked at soccer.
One more target is in play. Eliminate him.
At soccer, Matt H. Haven't seen him since.
Targets are down. Let's wrap this up.
Where is everybody?
I'm hiding.
Hello?
Team member has gone dark.
All right.
Oh yeah, please. Anything? Oh,
Mission accomplished.
like a chicken burger or something.
Alert. Enemy is regrouping.
All right, thank you. All right, see you in a bit. Bye.
Bogeys incoming.
Right. How about that? Getting my tea.
Earl Grey or English breakfast?
KFC.
KFC's not tea.
Dinner then, if you want to call it that. Here's a good question. Balin or Harrowmont?
Squad member has fled.
Gotta be Harrowmont.
I get them mixed up sometimes, but I know one of them's an absolute psychopath and the other one's actually reasonable. I think Harrowmont is the one I normally go with. The one who doesn't start a coup if you disagree with them.
Paramount. Balin is the royal blood, but bit of a nut job.
Yeah, but doesn't Harrowmont say that Balin's dad made him swear not to let Balin become king?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, Harrowmont's definitely the one I go with then.
but Harrowmont also closes Orzammar down.
Yeah, but he's not a tyrannical warlord.
No.
I know the shopkeeps get pissed if you side with them, but I mean the alternative I feel is worse.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping.
Hi there,
Alright, I
Greg.
guess
Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in.
the next logical question is, I guess, in Redcliffe, do you let Jowan perform the ritual or do you kill the kid?
I think it performed the ritual.
I too performed the ritual.
Ow.
Everything bad that happens in Red Cliff is Azul's fault anyway, so you might as well let her sacrifice herself and fix it.
Still having issues. Oh. Well, I mean, we're nearly finished now. What wave are we on? Wave 5. It probably is going to be the last.
I'm hit! Shields down!
What I was trying to do. Probably going to be the last round anyway. Because my dinner's on the way in. And we have been going for an hour and a half, so.
Last hostile!
Come on, now, Tim. I've seen tons of streamers eat and play at the same time.
Tim's gotta have his fried chicken.
Tim's going to enjoy the foods of my people.
I can't multitask. I'm a bloke. I can't multitask. I can't shoot straight and stay alive, let alone shoot straight, stay alive, and eat KFC.
Well, it can be the first.
Shields down!
I think that's dead. I was just alone. And, whoa! Quite know what happened there. Shooting straight affects many men. Makes me feel a little bit better, Random. Thanks. Oh no!
Squad member in trouble.
I'm getting there. Hold your horses.
Oh, there's a turret.
Squad member needs help.
Oh no! Death count's coming out now. Look. Also, if you save the anvil, Paramount uses the Golem to violently put down protesters. I didn't know that.
Team member has gone dark.
Ah!
Mission accomplished. That's it! Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Got taken down by that turret. Where is that thing?
I got the turret.
Oh, you got it? Okay. I heard it, but I didn't know where it was.
You were standing right beside it.
Are you shooting me, Curtis?
Oh, was I? I didn't know. Me? No, I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. Mutiny.
Stop it!
Ah.
Thank you.
There you go. Keep forgetting I've got the concussion. No, I can't even say it now, but concussion shot. Kelly or Samantha, who's the best yeoman? Oh, it's got to be Kelly.
I'm here.
Just got something
I
about
do
her.
like Kelly. I do like Kelly, but never forget that she's the reason the Normandy had an outbreak of scale itch.
Shield gone. Down to the last enemy.
So what kind of chicken do you get, Tim? Just regular pieces or like one of the bowls or something?
Has to be upstairs.
Just regular pieces, I think.
Enemy is
Family feast or something.
Their coleslaw is pretty good too. I normally prefer
Extra.
vinegar slaw than mayo, but
Extra
it's not
crispy.
bad.
Oh, it's the gravy I like.
Oh yeah, like I could almost eat that gravy as soup.
Where is everyone?
I found an atlas.
You can have him.
I got you.
Shepard can make Kelly commit to take her own life. Yeah, it's very true.
It's so weird how Shepard's so willing to forgive Miranda for her wanting to override the elusive man and put a control chip in you, but Shepard's like completely unwilling to forgive Kelly for just occasionally giving him updates. Also, that dialogue scene really needed a middle ground option. Like, your only options are, it's okay, I forgive you, everything's fine, or I'm so mad I'm gonna make you kill yourself.
Welcome to the crew.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Here they come. Wounded.
Ah,
Squad member has flatlined. Help up. Squad member in trouble.
I know technically there's no friendly fire, but if I'm shooting through you to shoot one of the enemies, does the bullets actually go through?
If you have armor piercing, yes. Or a mod that allows armor piercing.
Okay. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan?
Shepard doesn't have an incurable disease.
One is your commanding officer's specialist trainer. Remember that.
I thought the answer to that question was, and one is an unstoppable force of destruction or something, and then the other one has a smartass comm officer or something. It's been a while, I forget the exact dialogue.
Hang on. Nice shot.
Thank you, Jim.
Some good work down there. Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
Also, I always would have thought, I don't know how hard it would have been to implement, but wouldn't it have been cool if you'd done the Omega DLC before Samantha came to your cabin? Because she always complains that she has to use like a holographic chess set, and then, but you could use Petrovsky's fancy one when she comes up.
Yeah?
I know it's a super minor thing, but I always was like, that seemed like a minor missed opportunity.
Give me a sec. You lost squad member offline.
Thank you.
Yep.
I got you.
Thank you, Jim.
All right.
Get in cover, Curtis. There's like 40 of them.
Hang tight.
I'm trying.
Oh, ow.
We got a team member is hurt. Well done. I'm hit. Down. Connection squad member needs help.
Diana, you've never failed us. Don't worry. It is a joy to have you on the team.
Hang tight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Cam for this.
Well done, team.
That was Angry Batarian mode.
Time to reload. Rendezvous LZ for extraction.
That was two of them right there in the row, wasn't it?
Ow. Ow.
Squad member in trouble.
Going down the stairs.
Behind you, Tim.
Thanks. Ah.
Member in trouble.
Tim's like, the first run was the best today. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Let's get to the
Heck?
ah,
Member in trouble.
not gonna happen. Leave me behind. Save yourself.
I want to eat my chicken anyway.
How's...
No, don't leave without me.
I got Curtis with less than half a second left.
And that does bring us to the end of this week's live stream. It's been absolutely fun. Thank you so much. Brilliant chat tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So thank you to Diana, to Curtis, to Manning for the game. And to all you guys that have been keeping me company here. We've had Diana's here, Perry, Random, Matea, thank you for keeping count. Perry, you've been absolutely fantastic. Craig popped in to look after the chat for me. And Hollywood Guy, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And everybody else has been watching. If I haven't said your name, thank you so much. Back again next week for some more Mass
All we
Effect 3
need now
multiplayer.
is one more thing from Mateo. How many times your KFC is going to kill you?
But take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. If you're in the UK, obviously we've got the funeral going on. But if you're not, then I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a fabulous week. I'll see you next time.
It's been fun, Tim.